Hi, friends. Welcome to Tabletop Tonight. This is the AM edition, recording this live here on Twitch, and we're beaming it out to YouTube and Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is What You Played December 2023. I do a companion show to this called Ruel's Wrap Up, where I talk and where I rank the games that I played in December. And this is your chance to tell me what you played, and then I'm gonna chat about it, and we're gonna see what's happening. This is done with a live studio audience, the studio being the internet. And we got a lot of great comments and people hanging out with us today. So let's get to it. The first game, so I'm going to go to this scene here. We're going to open up Board Game Geek, because that is where we go to find out all about the games. And we have a bunch of great comments here with our friends. We've got the first one is our friend Deadpan. What they played this month, one of the games that they played was Moonrakers. Nice. First play. Amazing production quality. Not generally a fan of negotiation, but it's not too bad. We need to tighten up the process as a group. Yeah, Moonrakers, folks. It's full disclosure. I did some content for them, Ivy Studios, a couple of years ago. I'm the same way, Deadpan. I didn't think I'd like this game, honestly, just because of the negotiation aspect of it. I love the deck building, but oh my gosh, the negotiating part of it, I wouldn't say it's like a huge part of the game, but it's a really cool part of the game where, you're trying to get victory points. It's a race, but you can offer up things that you get, because there's not all the missions you're going to get for points. You can't do them by yourself. You will need help. So it's a really fun part of it that I didn't expect to like as much as I did. And it's a credit to Ivy Studios how well they've managed to put this game together. You'll recognize, if you're a deck building fan, a lot of things here. We got your different icons. You're going to manage a currency, and then you're trying to complete missions. And if you haven't played the expansions yet, anyone, Deadpan or anyone, highly recommend it, because you actually go out to different parts of like the galaxy, and there's really adds some nice complexity without like bogging the game down. Again, I did, full disclosure, I did some content for them. The expansions I played with the Good Time Society, and it was so good. It made me really appreciate the game a lot more with those new expansions. And production quality, Ivy Studios, folks, if you have not played this one, or Mythic Mischief, or Veiled Fate, look at those games. Like, they talk about top-notch quality. Oh my goodness, so good. Thanks for that, Deadpan. Let's move on. Again, I'm taking comments live, folks, here as we do this. This is our friend Legends. Played a lot of good stuff. Age of Wonders, Planetfall, Race to the Raft, Empire's End, Apiary Trio, Battle for Greyport, and also Starry Night Sky, and Imperial Miners. Out of those two, what am I going to highlight? I'm going to highlight Age of Wonders, because, again, full disclosure, I just did some content for Tim Chuan. We just run through of it with Bondsnader and Reyna from Panasaurus. I had never played the video game. I really like what they did for the game here. I guess it's a 4X video game, but they just really neat the transition. They changed it to a card drafting game with some engine building to it. So you have 7 planets that you go to, and each planet you're going to collect resources. And the neat thing is the turn order. So can you see it here? Yeah. As you go, depending on where you go, what card you get on what row, that determines where you're going to go in the turn order for the next round. And sometimes the card you want is lower, so you'll go later in the next round. Sometimes the card you don't want is higher, but you want to get that spot for the next round. So it's really a nice tension there. I don't want to spoil the ending of the video that we did, but needless to say, turn order was a very important part of that game. So be sure to check out Tim's channel real soon when that comes up. Okay, thanks for that, Legends. Let's go on to our friend Brian Ashman. Sky Team on BGA. Brian won the game. Sky Team, folks. If you haven't seen my Ruel's wrap-up, again, companion piece, click on the links below. You can find what I said about Sky Team. I'll just summarize it by saying one of my best favorite games of 2023 for a good reason. It is a brilliant dice placement game, cooperative game. Hey, is that an actual pilot? Who is this? Captain Robert. Oh, I think this is one of the designers, maybe? I don't know, but hey, that's a real pilot, looks like. But yeah, brilliant game. I love the components. I love everything about it. Sky Team. Thanks, Brian. Moving right along, moving. B. Travis, another one of our regulars, played Dice Veggies, Gem Getter Pro, Longboard, Junk Drawer, and my collector's edition of Project L. Oh, my goodness. So, Longboard. Let's talk about that for just a quick second. I want to talk about two games that B. Travis put up here. Longboard. This is a Knizia game. Y'all know I'm a Knizia fan. This, to me, really felt a lot like Lost Cities, but you can play it with 2 to 4 players. But I like Lost Cities better. I think there's a little more tension in that game. Maybe it's just because of the 2-player setup, and you have those, like, the handshakes where you can double or triple or, I think, quadruple your score. And you're always sweating because you may not finish it. This one's got, I think I got a little bit of set collection element too, where you're trying to complete your longboards, the surfboards. Really cool theme, but it didn't grab me as much as Lost Cities. I'm wondering how y'all feel about that. But regardless, the game, Project L. I recently played this. Hey, did I play this? You know, I forgot to add this. So we do Ruel's wrap up, folks. I forgot to add a game. I forgot to add Project L. I played that in December. Anyways, one of the best tile laying games out there. It adds engine building to it. So you're trying to solve these puzzles by putting little Tetris style pieces in there. As you can see there, some of them are worth points, or some of them give you other pieces, which you'll use those to complete more puzzles, and as they increase in points and difficulty, you'll need those pieces to do so. Again, I highly recommend, and thanks with B. Travis, I highly recommend those expansions. They give you, one of them, especially the finesse, is so good. It adds a currency that you have to manage, and also it includes in-game bonuses. So you have these little in-game goals, and all of a sudden it ramps up in the tension, and it ramps up in the depth of the game. You have currency that you manage, and then you also have these in-game goals that you want to finish before your opponents. Oh, I love Project L, and I'm so glad that Boardcubator basically came back from the dead, right? That company was shutting down, but they were able to find a way to make it work, and they relaunched and they reprinted Project L. I'm so glad, because more people need to be playing it. It's a game that I don't think gets talked about enough, and I think it might have been tied into, hey, the company went out of business for a little while, or it was, had to come back from the dead, basically. And I'm glad that they did, because it's a wonderful game. All right, thank you for that, friend. Let's move on to Heroic Logic, another regular here on the channel. They played Evacuation, Arc Nova, Evenfall, Unmatched, Tales of Adventure, Tales of Red Dragon, For Northwood. I gotta talk about this, because For Northwood, I think this is so interesting. Look at the name of the game. For Northwood, a solo trick-taking game. Like, what? How does that work? And yet it does. It's got an 8.0 on BGG, and people rave about it. I just downloaded the print and play. Is it here? Yeah, it's a 9-card print and play, because I want to play it. I don't know how to get a copy of it. I don't know. Williams. So it was okay, web published. Yeah, so I'm not really sure who publishes it, but my friends, again, in the Discord community, folks, check out the links below. Join our Discord community. Let's hang out. They rave about this solo trick taking game. Again, it doesn't make sense to me that you could do a solo trick taker, but apparently it works, and it's got really cute art. I mean, I'm gonna download it and print it out. I mean, it's not gonna look nowhere near as nice as this, but I really want to play this. I'm so curious how this is gonna work. But anyways, yeah, For Northwood. Thank you for that. Okay, let's continue. That was from Heroic Logic. Next comment. Again, we do this live, folks, here on Twitch. Captain Buck Savage played Tuscany, Wandering Towers, The Fox Experiment, Terraforming Mars, the Dice Game, Merchants of the Dark Road. Ooh, nice. Between Two Cities, Sorcerer's City, Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. Oh, so many games there. 8-Minute Legends. Oh, you know what? Sorcerer City. I've not played that in a while. I really enjoy this one. No, that's not it. City of Sorcerers. Sorcerer City, right? Okay, there it is. A couple of years ago, it came out. I love this one. Scott Caputo, folks. Scott Caputo. He does. I gotta show. He is. When you talk about tile lane, He's one of those designers that really knock it out of the park. Whistle Mountain, Whistle Stop, Sorcerer City. I've not played Veluspa. The 100 Tori, totally overlooked game. Kachina, don't know. But 100 Tori, which I just got the expansion. Oh, I got a little while ago. I need to play it. But that one I'll be streaming on the channel hopefully soon. Because Scott Caputo, when it comes to tiling, he knows what he's doing. And Sorcerer City does this really cool mix of turn-based game and real-time game, but also deck building and tile placement. So during the game, you're gonna be placing tiles. Again, they all score differently. They have different abilities and whatnot. Then you take a break and you're gonna go to the market and buy tiles. And you can take tiles out. There's the Kraken. Oh, I forgot how much I enjoy this game. This is a terrific game. Thank you for reminding me how much I enjoyed that. Okay, let's move on. Magic Narek says, what do you got here, my friend? Ooh, excuse me. Card games. Sea Salt and Paper. Yes. Veil of Eternity. I'm not playing it. Flip Town. I'm dying to play. Nana and Nor. I'm assuming it's pronounced Nor, not Canor, right? Or is it Canar? Is it Nar? Yeah. This one just showed up at the door for me from Pandasaurus. I played it online so far. It is a band of Vikings going to destinations. So you got this hand management, drafting, a little push your luck as well. You get members to your little Viking crew there, and then you're going to send them out to destinations, hoping that you're going to... Oh, is this real Vikings? Interesting. You never know what you're going to find on the photo section of PGG, folks. Yeah. So hand management, I think it's a pretty quick game, real life. I was playing turn-based online. Oh, that's a nice photo. Wow, very nice. Wow, even the component. Man, these are great photos. Who did it? Erwin Haskell. Well done. Well done, Erwan or Irvan. Not sure. Yeah. So you increase your reputation, gain more wealth. So on your turn, place a new member, activate events. And then you get to get another one from the available color, matching color of the shuffle board, or explore new destinations with opportunity to trade with those places. I play on BGA just to sort of get a feel for it. I'll be playing it online here on the channel soon, so stick around for that, folks. And let's move on here. What else have y'all played? Moving on here. Next comment. Sovereign Rangers played Bruges. I've not played Bruges yet. I need to play that game. My gosh, why have not played that? This is a classic. 2013. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's way older. Re-implemented by Hamburg. This is a Stefan Feld game. You like Stefan Feld. A lot of fans of Stefan Feld here in the channel. Card game, city building, economic. I've not played this. I've only heard great things about it. I need to add this to my list. Re-implemented by Hamburg. Was this? Yeah. This is the Queen's game where they re-implement a lot of his the City series, right? So looking forward to that. Okay, thank you for that, Sovereign Razor. Sovereign Razor is our community manager here on the channel. Seabass, what you got for me, my friend? Furnace, Clask, in spots. Oh my gosh. I've got a shout out. Let me go to YouTube for this. YouTube, Furnace, Silver Metal Tavern. I was able to go to Matt, Silver Metal Tavern. He is a board game streamer on Twitch. But I got to go to his place, and we played with the Interbellum expansion. Oh, I feel like this really ramps up the game. It was wonderful. I got to play with Matt, and look, I got to wear a hat. I bought that hat specifically for the stream that we did. Got to hang out with Paula Deming and also Shay Parker, and we had a great time with this. And the what Furnace Interbellum does, it keeps the core game, right? Which I always love about these type of expansions. You're still playing, you're still bidding on things and trying to develop your city and its engine building, but it really adds these really cool elements such as, I forgot what they're called. Is it managers that have special ongoing abilities or one-time abilities? And then you also have this new bidding mechanism where normally you have the bidding tokens, 1 through 4, but this one, they add one where it's variable. So, and you can see there the little dials, right? And you can set it depending on how many coal you have. I think it's coal, the resource. So the more you have, the more you can bid. So you can go higher than the standard bids. I really like that. We had a great time with it. And I remember Paula and Shay both said that they liked the base, but they love the expansion. They felt like they needed it. I still like the base game. I think the base game is fun, but yeah, the expansion, especially for veteran board gamers, really takes it to the next level. It is absolutely fantastic. So that is Furnace Interbellum. Moving right along, let's see what else we got. We've got Blue Fun Guy. Highlights were PAX. So many games played Burger Brothers in real life at PAX. Recently taught Shifting Stones to a friend. Started learning Encyclopedia. Tons of games on BGA. Nice, nice. I'm a big fan of Board Game Arena too, folks. You can play stuff for free on Board Game Arena. Let's go back to Board Game Geek. We've got Burgle Brothers. Shifting Stones I've played. I have not played Encyclopedia yet. Shifting Stones. I like this one. This is from GameRight. If you're familiar with GameRight, they do these really light gateway games. This one, though, for a light game, it's puzzly. It's puzzly as heck. Let me show y'all. On your turn, so you have your cards here that telling you secret cards, secret missions. Hey, I've got to place these two in certain spots in order to get 2 points, right? And what you do is, on your turn, you get a certain number of actions to either move stones, like shift them from one place to another, or you can flip them over, because on each tile there are 2 different symbols. So you have, like, I always call this the egg one, the fish one, the boat, and they have this listed on the help sheet. Like, if you flip one over, or if you see one side, you'll know what's on the flip side. And yeah, that's all you do. You can you have 1 pointers all the way up to, I think it's 5 pointers for the really tough ones. But it's so more puzzly than I expected, and I love that. It's a simple game to learn, but it really goes a long way because of the replayability. As far as, like, you don't know what's coming, as far as what cards are coming out, and sometimes you want to get a lot of the little ones scored, but then your opponents might score the big ones, and it does depend. It's very tactical, so things change from round to round. But don't sleep on this one, folks. It's a lot of fun. It's maybe a 20-minute game, but yeah, definitely more of a puzzle than I expected. Very, very cool to see that. Okay, let's move on. Sea Otter. Hey, I got to hang out with Sea Otter at PAX Unplugged. They played Above and Below, Bad Company, Forge War, Heroes of Barcadia, and QE. Hey, folks, if you don't know, please click on the links below for my Ruel's wrap-up. I actually talked about Bad Company and what I thought of it. I'll sum up here by saying it was a fun game. I really enjoyed this. So you're playing baddies and you're trying to outrun the cops, because that's what baddies do. I do want to thank Seattle for teaching the game and bringing the copy of the game. Really fun game of set collection, little push your luck, and trying to outmaneuver the cops. You can see there some resource management as well. Fun game. Thank you, Seattle. Moving right along, who do we got next? We got our friend Corthane, another regular here of the channel. Said we did a lot of kids games this month. Very cool. First Dragon Adventure, upgraded. Oh, nice. Upgraded Candyland. Nice. Happy Salmon, Gasha, Jurassic Parts, Motor City, and Junk Drawer. Oh, I love that I'm an Omni gamer, folks, and I love that Corthane is too, because you can go from Motor City, a heavier roll and write, to Junk Drawer, a lighter tile laying game. I played this on my channel with Michelle, and it's tile laying, really simple, where you're just pulling the polyominoes not from a bag, but there is a thing set up. These are all the different polyominoes. These are the items they represent, but they are different shapes. You have a junk drawer. You have 4 goals that you want to complete, and those 4 goals vary from game to game. Some are easy, some are hard, and those are all the polyominoes. You're going to pull one, so the glue stick, that is that piece right there, the small one. Everyone's going to place a glue piece, but in their choice of 4 sections on their junk drawer. Each one scores differently, which is neat, again, according to the scoring cards. And so not everyone's going to place their pieces the exact same spot. Again, a simple game that I was really impressed by. This is one that's terrific for new gamers. The theme is super cute. The art is terrific. But the thing is, there's just enough, I feel, for veteran gamers. Really, really fun tile game. I'm a sucker for tile layers, so you say tile layers, I'm there. So very, very cool game. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Those are the games that you play this month. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, I do a companion piece of this called Ruel's Wrap Up, and you can click on the links below for that. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.